Frida, you're kind of new to the game, so I'd like you to talk a little bit about your background and what you see as your biggest goal and most attainable goals.
Great. I moved to New London in 2010, bought a house in 2012, and set about raising my family in this community. I live on Connecticut Avenue, right over the hill. There's a very well-kept yard right on the corner. That's not mine. And mine is right in one from the very beautiful porch. So you'll know it by the massive Frida sign and the bordering on blight weeds in front. No, but we're doing kind of a no-mow lawn, which I know is very popular in this community and never gets anybody in trouble. So anyway, that has nothing to do with my accomplishments or my going forward. But I really fell in love with New London, coming to make my home here, see this as a place to raise my children and to have a life. I work for Fresh New London, so I do grassroots urban development, community development, grow vegetables, and leadership within our community and within our young people. So I bring really a community organizer's ethos and eyes to city government, which could be cast as a lack of leadership or business experience, or I don't have a string of letters after my name, but I do have a commitment to our community and an ethos of kind of looking from the grassroots up, which I think informs everything. So the example I thought about kind of coming into this was just what would it look like, just to give one example of a kind of controversial thing that hit New London not too long ago, which was pay as you throw, which I know the Neighborhood Alliance really organized around and was very effective around. And I thought, well, how would I have done things differently? And I think from a business perspective or from a law perspective, you might think, well, like the numbers look good on that, and that seems like a good idea. The balance sheet is right, and the presentation was good, and so we're just going to go with that, right? And a community organizer, a consensus builder, a grassroots activist looks at that and thinks, who benefits from that situation and who loses in that situation, and then goes and actually talks to community members and a cross-section of community members about an issue like that, and then learns and listens and kind of takes all of that in. I'm using a lot of time on this because I think, well, we have 20 minutes. Like, it feels like
you
ages.
used to.
So I'll wrap up just by saying that at the very least, a community organizer as mayor would not be surprised by the level of agito that pay-as-you-throw catalyzed within our community, because there would have been a lot more listening and a lot more consensus building around something as critical as what happens to our garbage when we throw it away, because we can't just forget about it. We pay for it no matter what we do. And so I'll leave it at that, but except I'll just sort of underline it all by saying those are sort of the skills of consensus building, of listening, are the skills that I bring to this job and have brought to this race. So thanks.